Starting at power forward, standing 6'11", number 8, Channing Frye. Number 12, forward 6'9" from Tennessee, Tobias Harris. Number 5, guard 6'4" from Indiana, Victor Oladipo. Number 9, center from USC, Nick Vucevic. At the point, at 6'3" inches, number 17, Andy once again, go Orlando Magic.
Live from Orlando, 2K Sports proudly brings you the Magic at Amway Center. Sacramento is working their way through a road trip going into today's game. They've lost their last 3 games, and guys, they'd like that streak to end tonight here. And a lot of excitement centering around one young player tonight, folks, as we'll be watching a game that marks the first official NBA start from Blackman.
And it may come as a surprise to some people to see him thrown into the fire like this, but I don't have any doubt that he's ready.
Without question, he's ready. And we're going to find out for sure if he's ready. I think he's capable, but you never know how these situations will play out for the player. Sometimes young guys can tense up a little bit, try too hard, and not handle the responsibility that comes with this type of opportunity.
What a ride it's been for him as he went from being off of every team's radar to being in the starting 5. Quite a journey.
And you have to think that there are maybe 29 teams, but at least some teams just kicking themselves for not seeing the potential in this kid. I mean, it's crazy to think that this is just the surface of what he can do.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for Sacramento. Up front, it's Thompson and Cousins.
Hard, but it also has to be legal.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Mike Malone had a few moments to share with me. They've had success against this team, winning their one matchup of the season, but he's not getting complacent, and his first order of business has been readying them to score against such a tough shot-blocking presence inside. He said in a game like this, you can't turn down good perimeter looks. We've got to be aggressive getting to our looks and try to track down our misses. Guys, let's see how it works.
Thanks for that report, Doris. Guys, do you think we'll see game planning early on that might end up developing through the game as far as getting through this very tough defense?
I think there's almost no question that what they're doing offensively at the beginning of the game will change several times before we're finished.
Well, that's what the defense they're facing forces you to do. You have
Thompson outside. In low to Cousins. It's rebounded by Blackman. The Magic have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Oladipo, and that one's good. Oladipo's got his second bucket.
Last season, the Kings inking DeMarcus Cousins to a big 4-year contract extension, and he rewarded them with the best season of his young NBA career, setting career highs pretty much across the board.
Here's Money, right now averaging 31 points a game. That's good. Money's got 8 points.
goal percentage. And they're in the top half of the league in free throw shooting as well. Certainly stands some improvement there.
The key really to me, out of all those numbers, Clark, is the steals, because that's become their identity defensively. They're a real ball-hawking team. They like to get out and put pressure on the
excellent
offense.
anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Here's Blackman, and the three ball is good. And the Magic lead by 4 from Gay. Orlando's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Here's Money. He's got 16. Kicks it to Fry. From deep, 6 to shoot. The shot's good from Blackman. Money's got 19 points.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
They swipe it. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. Nice hops and determination that time. Clark to get to the rim.
We know he can bounce, and right there an example of how dangerous he is.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Channing Frye missed all of 2012-13 with an enlarged heart. The condition got better, and last season seemed like he didn't miss a beat. He came back and shot the cover off the ball.
He can also guard 4s and 5s. So when you can space the floor as a shooter but also defend the interior, then you're a two-way player, and it's easy to find the right matchup. Rebounds are split just about down the middle in this game, Clark.
I'd venture to guess whichever team is able to maintain that energy level on the glass will have the upper hand the rest of the way.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
Now here's Collison, guarded by Blackman. Collison kicks to Gay. Thompson sets the pick for Gay. Thompson outside. Clock at 6. The drive by Collison. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Rudy Gay on the wing. The dish to Landry. The rebound by Blackman. Orlando leading by 6. Passes it to Oladipo. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Oladipo's got 8.
And their lead takes another little bump up.
Boy, I tell you, they've got to be feeling better and better about this game.
Down low. That's tipped. 14 feet away. And it's Orlando with another.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
The Kings trail by 10. The drive by Collison. Here's Landry. The shot is off. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That will complete this 4-game homestand.
I think a lot of people will be paying close attention to that Boston game, guys.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
Yeah, it's something we haven't seen much of at the other end of the floor, though.
Collison, no good.
Their offense seems completely out of sync here. They're on the wrong end of a big run.
And then at the other end, it's been bucket after bucket after bucket, giving up a huge run here. I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Yep, ball movement, player movement. They're generating a lot of easy opportunities for themselves down there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area. The lead continues to grow.
Absolutely. Their offense and their D have been equal parts outstanding.
Too many turnovers.
Offensive side is making a switch here. And so we conclude the first half. Magic out in front. They finish off the second quarter on a 20-6 run. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Orlando.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Magic leading by 13. Here's Money. Lays it up and banks it in.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
The Kings trail by 20.
Well, quite an interesting upbringing for Victor Oladipo. His mother and father immigrated from Nigeria. They ingrained a great work ethic in their children, but his father in particular didn't really approve of his son's focus on basketball. But Victor was undeterred.
Orlando leading by 20. Blackman the pass to Vucevic. And the layup's good off the glass.
You know, they really aren't putting up any resistance on the low block.
That's the way to move the ball.
So that's
And
why
at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Magic running away with this one. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports.
Basically a balancing act. I think teams are becoming wiser, though, in terms of keeping players fresh and helping them recover between games.
Green is checked in for the Magic. And a
the ability
change
to track player movement either with cameras or even sensors that players can wear. Teams are better able to measure the workload of players, helping them make decisions about where rest is needed and when it's needed, and even help them predict when there's a risk of injury, and that's really the golden bullet. And again, another example of information being used to enhance player performance.
Here's Green, takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Great looking bounce pass to set up.
Stop settling for threes.
Then Gordon's checked in for Orlando. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, all night long you were able to control the glass. A visibly winded warrior here. How were you able to get so many shots that came off the iron?
I think I was just in the right place at the right time, really. I know some guys will study the tape to watch where certain players tend to miss shots, but not me. I just prefer to play off feel and use my strength to get to the boards.
Mission accomplished tonight. Congratulations. Kev, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for joining us tonight in our presentation of NBA on 2K Sports.
Hey, I know you saw me locking up out there, right?
Nope. I saw you doing what you're paid to do. Play good defense whenever you're on the court.
Oh, come on, man. Let me have this one. I did all the little things you always talking about. Hustle, effort, relentless.
Fair enough. Keep it up, and the wins will follow.
I could stop anybody in this league. KD, LeBron, Curry. Shoot, I don't care. Bring them all on.
Easy, partner. You never want your mouth to try to check your body can't cash.
We have time for more questions. You, sir?
You must be frustrated with all those mistakes out there tonight. What do you got to do to limit those next time out?
Only mistake I made was coming to this stupid press conference. Somebody out here got a real question, yo?
Yes, Mr. Nelson, what's your question?
Why couldn't the defense find a way to stop you tonight?
1906 San Francisco earthquake. Katrina. Hurricane Hugo. All the tornadoes in the Midwest. Remember that tsunami back in 06? Yeah, man. I'm a freaking force of nature on the offensive end. I get buckets.
You?
Yeah, first game as a starter. Feel good?
Yeah, man, it felt great.
Yeah, even though you displaced one of your teammates from the starting lineup?
It's a business, man. I'm just trying to handle mine, all right?
Tell that to the other guy.
Hey, man, the other guy's my brother, all right? I bleed for him, he bleeds for me.
I think that answers the question. That's all the time we have, folks.